Well, good evening out there, Media Land. It is I, Mo Love, and this is my bass guitar. Now, I know I haven't been giving any videos here lately, but this is the weekend, correct? So what we're going to do is another one of them, the great listen and learn. Now, we're going to start out simple so that we show that we have progressed somewhere. Yeti. We ain't gonna make this long. I'm gonna make it as short as I can. And some of my other videos, out the hockey puck, the book happened to them, but they disappeared for some reason. But I happened, if it wasn't for me putting it somewhere else, then it would be totally missed, But we're gonna go ahead and get some listen and learn, and I feel like a little bit of the bass. What y'all think? Get a little bit more volume on here though. Let's see. Where we at? It ain't rumble in a minute. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on up in here? Alright, let's see. Give me some more value. Sounding kind of raggedy, y'all. Well, what do you expect? From pawn shop goods has been used over and over and over and over again. Way before I got it. Let's see. So there you go. That ain't all of it. Don't get it wrong. I'm saying that's the beginning of it. My everything, my everything. Well, we'll be back. That's what we was working on, y'all. Little listen and learn, you did. But anyway, that's the beginning of it. By your main man, the lover, the Dr. Lover. He said he can't stand people saying that about him because that wasn't his brand. He's like, I can sing. And people always saying that I was the Dr. Love. That wasn't the truth. I was just singing the song to my wife. And it became famous, but they wanted me to put my brand on that. But we back here with the raggedy ass amp and raggedy ass guitar. Trying to keep focus on how it goes basically, right? Okay. How it starts off is like this. So it's F C, right? You go. Here's your F up here. Because don't pay no attention to this string. This is the B string. This is E, A, D, and G. Now that's all we're gonna work with. And what you want is this first one. You want this F right up here. And you go then to C over here on the A string. Then you go from G to A. See, like that. Now that's the intro. Let's say he was doing it live. Now that's what the bass player's job is to do. Just keep that alive until they get to rocking and rolling, until they get to rolling with it. Let me turn this some kind of way. Y'all got to excuse me. But the sniffles or whatever, that's because the weather's changed and everything. But I'm good. We're good over here. So you see that? Would you take your finger and you gate that off right there on the first fret. Then down here with your pinky. See that? Then you down here on the D string. Then you go down here on the D string and you say triple left, triple left, triple left. Then yeah. Then triple left, triple left. Triple left. See? So you would just basically hit that G and roll your fingers to that triple left. See? You say, oh yeah. Like that, see? go back into. See, then it go over here to back to F basically. So well, supposed to go here, but I'll go back and look at it anyway. But you're gonna work in here, right? Then it goes to B flat, right? And that's how you rock with my everything. My first, my last, my everything. Da 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 da. You see how that resolve will take you right to what it is. It's an F. That's your F7, right? See, it's all in the F. But then you just work it like that, but that's where let's see. Or you can work with it down here in around about the 10th, the 8th, between the 8th and the 9th fret, because you got F. Right here, the 6th is E flat, right? Excuse me. Oh, yeah, y'all. o'clock. I thought that hand was saying 6:30 to go to 15 minutes, but that thing, I don't know. Okay, there you go. That's why I keep expecting a resolution, or to change gears to a whole nother note or whatnot. But here you go, which this is D, E, F, G, right? A. So we're right here. You go F, and this right here is A, B, C, D, E. See that? I hope y'all can see that, man. Let me put you down here on the strings for a minute. Alright, let's see if we can get you there. We're gonna get it in, y'all. Don't worry about it. Some of the most baddest bass players on this earth started out, and they'll tell you they didn't know shit. They didn't know shit about playing no guitar. But yeah. That's how you learn. You gotta listen. So it's listen and learn. What we were talking about was Barry White's song. His first, his last, and his everything. Okay? So there you go. You really is F. So remember down here in the register of F7. Then you go back to C. So you're gonna work between. So there you go. I'll be back and I'll clean this mess up. Because it was just a listen and learn. You know, I'm doing this on an abstract measure, you know. But we'll come back and we'll get to you straight. I'll come back and I'll tell you everything. Right now, I just want to drive Jane to her car. And I'll come back and I'll tell you everything. Ooh, airplane. It wasn't for you, half pint. All right, everybody, go ahead on. It's the end of the night. Now, I want to ask you a question, Jane. And what did you do, Jane? What did you do? You did what, Jane? What? Oh, you boning my frat brother? You boning my own frat brother? Oh, no, Jane. I didn't tell you that. No, I didn't tell you to do that, Jane. The hell I told you to do that? Jane, this was your last and final test, Jane. You blew it, Jane. You blew it. You're blinded by the black and silver. Oh, no, Jane. Tonight, don't even bother to come seeing Julian anymore. I'm not here for you, Jane. It's over, Jane. It's over. Nah, baby, it ain't over. It ain't over. We just jumped on here because we ain't made a video in a minute. Right? We ain't made no video in a minute. And I ain't want to keep y'all starving since this is the Thanksgiving weekends. You did. And I'll be back and I'll tell you everything. You did. You ain't gonna lose me. I'm 2 tons, baby. It's top out. I'll come out and from nowhere and smash. Tell you out, boy. Bama Lamb. Where that motherfucker came from. Yeah, so there y'all go. Y'all have the remainder of your Thanksgiving weekend. Tear that turkey ass up. Let that tear the stuffings out that something. Say, oh, cranberry, where your ass at? Boy, have Big Suey's a big bowl of the Big Suey. That's chitlins, if y'all don't know. Have you a big bowl of Big Suey, baby. Yeah. Don't let none of it go to waste. Yeah, what you're going to want to do is you want to take the rest of that and prep it. Because if you put it in the refrigerator, you dig. You can come back and say, I don't know, it could be between now and the 4th of July. I said, boy, that was the best. Say, let me test some more of that ass up. You dig what I'm saying? Might well get fat. Might well gonna get funky. Stacy, where you at? Funky. Yeah, funky. Might as well get on fat and funky. Ain't no hiding it now. Go on and get it. Grease, get your lips greasy. Have the little kid's mouth greasy. Feed them so full they go there somewhere with they be over there with they bowl. They be over there and went to sleep. Yeah. They still have some, but let me tell you something now. You gotta go over there and clean that now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you people right now. You folk that like throwing food in the trash and the trash stay there overnight and so on and so forth. Let me tell you something. It'd be a big ass raggedy roach this goddamn big. That motherfucker will be feeding. That some bitch. Listen, that some bitch will be feeding. He'll walk right across. You be over there sleep till and he come and he be on your mouth. And his little antlers, tantlers, and you be like, move, man. He go here, he crawl across your forehead, everything. He'll be eating the food all off of you. You get your ass up. If you got a dog, give the dogs the strap. They'll figure out what they don't want. Bones and all, get to them. The dog will figure out, if you got outside dog now. These little house dogs, that little some bitch too goddamn stupid to chew it up. He gonna just swallow the whole goddamn thing. Next thing you know, you gotta take him to the hospital and get his butthole worked on. Yeah, no, you don't want to do that. But you get an old yard dog, you take him out there, he know what to do. He or she know what to do. It's a yard dog on a chain. But you get that goddamn food, the fuck out of that motherfucking refrigerator. I mean, out of that trash can. Don't put that shit in that trash can. You get you a container. If you know somebody with a dog, you know the old chitlin buckets or something, put it in there where it's a cover and take it to your friends. They be like, you feed your dogs table scraps and whatever. Everybody be like, hell yeah, it's cheaper than dog food. Shit. And put it in a thing and get it to them. I say, man, do something with this, man. Because the dogs eat up. There ain't no roach gonna have no goddamn chance to be over there feeding in the trash can. Next thing you know, you got a house full of roaches all over the place. Like I done seen people be doing videos and stuff, and you'll see a ant or something be running all across in the screen of the thing because he's on the inside of the goddamn screen of the damn thing. They will go inside and invade your computer. Shit. Let me tell you, I'm trying to help you now. But if you like roaches, toodles, koodles to you. Koodles and toodle-oodles to you. Well, let me get off here, man, because I don't make my video too damn long. And we trying to enjoy what the good Lord done blessed us with him in Arkansas. You dig? I once had a dream to be a football player. As I got older, it seemed like I was going to make it one of these damn days. Boy, I'm going to make it one of these damn days. And got drunk in my past juvenile. And I'm becoming an adult now because by the numbers, you're 2021, right? And I'm about 20 years old. Well, I'm 19. Well, yeah, I'm 19 years old, right? And I ended up doing this shit, yeah, man. I didn't do it on purpose. I got full of that goddamn sauce. I had been down to the damn warehouse. Everybody was down at Carter Lake at the warehouse. There's a woman the woman told me, come on down, baby mama stuff, man. I go on down there, man, but by the time I get down, and whoop-de-whoop, to make the long story short, man, some people that was hanging out on the Deuce. You got Ohio, Miami, well, it was 24th and Ohio. At the Sinclair, it was an old gas station. Everybody kicks it down on 24th Street. If it wasn't for them, I would have lost my life because I would have bled to death. So thank y'all, and I ain't forget about you never. The same woman that I went down there, baby, her mama, seen me in the hospital. That woman had brought me some Burger King, brought me 2 Big Macs, onion rings, and fries, supersized, and a strawberry milkshake. Saved my life. Her and her husband did that. Now they was driving back then in 1973. It was a stinking Lincoln, and it was blue. I think this is the same one that had changed a few hands a few times. They be in the hood. They won't let that car go. It's a stinking Lincoln, 1973, and it was blue. It had on some. I think it had some big bones on it, spoke rim, and it had the lighter color blue tinted windows on it. You know. And the couple saved my life, man. He took his belt off and put it around my arm so it'll stop it from bleeding. And then I kept passing out and passing out. That woman kept holding my hand, talking to me, stay with me, stay with me. The meat wagon came and got me. They put this thing over my arm and blew it up like, one of them little blow-up balls, a little beach ball. But you stick your hand in the sleeve and they put air to it and it did restrict whatever it's supposed to. They threw me on the meat wagon. She got up on the meat wagon with me, saw me on the way down to the hospital, got out. They starting to do surgery, and they started whispering me. She one day had to, whoa, ma'am, you can't come in here. You got to stay back. Now, ain't that something? Well, my arm's in the cast. They did the work. The woman come to see about me the next day. Bought me Burger King and stuff, her and her husband. He bought me one, and she bought me one. And left a number on the table. She said, okay, I got to get back with my husband. I said, thank you, and everything. I appreciate you. And I will give you a call. So then this baby mama comes in there. Who bringing you Burger King? Not my man. See this number right here. And took it and tore it all up and took it to the toilet stool and flushed it down the toilet. I'm like, no, those are the people that saved my life. So that's the reason why I never called you. That's the reason why I never did get a chance to give you a card to thank you for helping me save my life, my black life. And this is 1986. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have life. See, I was a big, strong gorilla nigga. Now everybody else, all these niggas, including my brother, I'm gonna tell y'all motherfucking ass one more fucking time. Y'all had the biggest break in the goddamn world. You had all your muscles and you wasn't broke down or nothing and you could have been some motherfucking body. Don't turn your ass around and start blaming me for your fuck-ups. Because I never blame nobody, not even that woman. That I'm looking for my woman all day like young Mr. looking for Celie. I've been calling your ass all day. You down the Wendy house fucking in the basement with some other goddamn bastard. And then you get me down to the damn warehouse and then you embarrass me running all around, running from me, and you actually ain't even my woman no more. You belong to some other goddamn nigga. But this didn't, I ain't blame you from all that. With this right here, with my arm, that was me. Cause I could have just went home like I was stumbled all the way to fuck on home. Instead, I stopped at the damn phone booth on 24th and Locust. Back then, it used to be a bookie. Just keep it a stack. And that old phone booth out there. The baby and mama, grandma lived like 1, 2, 3. It was an apartment building on the corner. Then about like 1 or 2 houses in betwixt her grandma house. At least one, right? So it make like 3. The apartment, another house, and a nice built house, and her grandma house. I called her because I've been calling that number all damn day. I still remember the damn number, but I ain't going to say it. Anyhow, it's 2428 North 28th Street. Or North 24th Street. Right there on 24 and Locust, can't miss it. So anyhow, I called her that one last time and told her I'm gonna come get Chantrice later on tomorrow. I'm going home. I ain't gonna bug you no more. She said okay, and that was it. And then I hung up the phone instead of opening the damn phone, raggedy ass phone booth. I pushed the damn thing with authority, thinking it would close up that way. But I'm on the inside now, so my hand went right on through there, man, and that glass just raked that down and cut it. Looked like a pork chop. It was bleeding out. Oh, man. Now I got to try to find which way do I go. Do I try to walk my dumb ass home or do I go there? So I just, as calm as I could be, took the sleeve of the jacket I was wearing and rolled it up as much as I could and started walking down there where people be hanging out down there all the time and got some help. So you niggas never had that problem. Everybody running around, this nigga done turned face. You should be whenever you get done. I was known and popular, but I hadn't made it to no NFL, so it wasn't like all broadcasts on the damn TV. But if you would have won the newspaper, you was like, oh, police calls or ambulance calls. Yeah, I would have been that one on there. If you were that interested. See what I'm talking about? So y'all niggas from there, 1986, you motherfucker could have swole up to be any goddamn thing you wanted to be. But a lot of y'all took your fucking talents and everything and you shitted on it and you fucked it up. So don't bring your motherfucking ass back to me. You had every ample opportunity. Because damn it, that was the next step I was going to do. Like, all right, fuck y'all and all this goddamn shit. I should have followed my mind in the first place and went on and got that jersey like I was known to do for me, digga. So y'all done had a chance to build your ass up and you could be just as rich and famous as Bud Crawford and his entourage. They call him Bo Mack, but he ain't Bo Mack. His brother is Bo Mack, and his older brother, Kenny McIntyre, was a goddamn Golden Glove champ down that motherfucker. He's one of them there. He got a whole bunch of goddamn brothers. Throwing bowls, Bo Mack is his one of his older brother. Either one younger than him or one that's older than him. Because he got them dimples. They all got them, they're all them brothers, but they cool. I don't, no puns to them. But I'm just telling you how far I got back. Ain't no fucking joke. Everybody could have made it somewhere, but everybody didn't make it no goddamn where. The Hills brothers, they was the baddest motherfucking wrestlers ever. Their older brother got ran over. He's driving a motorcycle. They got jealous of him when he got his ride out to Nebraska. And the hillbillies ran him and the white girl died. Man, I'm through talking, y'all, man. Don't run back talking no goddamn shit to me because this is real. And there's a whole lot of other athletes around that motherfucker. That Omaha, Nebraska had the top motherfucking athletes in that bitch. Keith Jones wasn't the only motherfucker around there doing shit. Then there's another basketball player. There's a basketball player that I know I remember his name, but I ain't gonna call it right now. Cold the hell blooded. Right down there for the Creighton Blue Jays. They accused him of stealing somebody's pocket, some silly shit. And he ain't never been able to recover from that, but that don't stop him from being a real goddamn athlete. His thing was just like, whatever, Nebraska's Nebraska, right? You grow up in that motherfucker, you get some of these ways where, either alcohol or something, drugs or whatever, and hey, some people get injuries and different shit, and there you go. But you got Lincoln University and you got Lincoln Penitentiary. And they seem like they just can't get enough of putting niggas in that goddamn place. You understand me? So you think, oh, I ain't important enough. This motherfucker come outside and they be right along in every goddamn thing like a fucking cockroach. If it's this goddamn Septemberfest, if it's Omaha Native Day, if you don't believe me, ask Brenda Council and ask Ernest Chambers. Them goddamn folk be in every fucking thing around that bitch. So there you go. Don't try to tell me. And Al Hyman and all these goddamn people lived that motherfucker. You did. One day they ought to take you on a real goddamn tour and go back. UNO and all that stuff out there on Dodge Street, West Dodge, and all that shit and tell you the goddamn truth. You know? Them people live right out there with Mrs. B and all the rest of them folks. They the one ran shit around that motherfucker. The Nebraska it's called Exorbitant Horse Racing Track. That right there, they should have never touched that. That's a landmark. They fucked that all up for First Data to try to put a bunch of people that ain't even there no fucking more. The goddamn boat people, they came there, they got fresh motherfucker, they ain't never been here. They got all kinds of loans and all kinds of shit. And they look around, the motherfucker got a whole goddamn store in the motherfucker. I mean, all that shit. Man, I could go on and on and on, but listen, I'm gonna cut this goddamn show, man. But I'm always gonna tell you, so don't think I don't know the fucking timing. There's a lot of talent in that motherfucker that didn't make it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Or if they did, you barely hear about them. They got fucked up and they might have made it on the goddamn bench or whatever. But got fucked up and all of that, and hell, you never even knew they was on it. They hire him as a free agent. You go anywhere you want. There ain't nobody really want to put there ain't nobody want to just have you where you got a worth. Like, I don't know. I tell you, what you want to do is you're going to go to Keith Jones and you want to ask him that aspect of actually being a professional and getting paid and all the pros and the cons about it. I'm sure he'd be glad to elaborate on how that feels to actually touch what the fuck you've been dreaming ever since you was a little cat. All right, well, I'm out to something. And I'll be back, but I'm telling you right now, don't turn your goddamn ass around. See me do. You know, I'm happy in the spirit. You got to shit on that too? I don't think so. I don't give a fuck who it is. What is it? Man, woman, hoe, pimp, nigga, boy, man. Don't fuck with me. Leave me alone, damn it. Cause I didn't jump off no goddamn bridge. I ain't kill my motherfucking self. Cause right there, right here, it was over with. Like you gonna get your ass up and go do something harmful, and you ain't gonna do shit. And it take a long time for that goddamn shit to heal. You know, even after they cover up the outside, but on the inside, that's a whole nother matter too. But y'all had y'all had your goddamn opportunity. It didn't make it, so what? Get your ass somewhere and sit down, have a beer and sit down and shut the fuck up. Don't get on the next man's nerve shit. You know, someone went to the penitentiary, made slip and made some idea. Now, this is the thing. Once you fucked up, see the errors of your motherfucking ways, and you change you. Otherwise, they ain't got nothing for you but the penitentiary or the goddamn graveyard. Then I'm out this bitch. I'll be back.